What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big D, and I'd like to say welcome back and thank you for tuning in to my show, Kicking It with Big D. Now, there have been three now, because today makes the third episode that came out today, and I hope you guys enjoy that. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Tell your people about me. Tell your people's people who has people in different countries on the other side of town. It don't even matter. I just want people to know, and come tune in and just come kick it with me. Like I said, we'll laugh a little bit, we'll sing a little bit, and I did say we'll cook a little bit, but I was joking about that. But anyway, I just want to say, I hope you guys are really enjoying the first three episodes that have come out thus far. I hope you really, if you don't get it the first time, I hope that you are going back and listening to what I'm saying. And I hope you're getting something out of it, because I'm not here just to be just for entertainment, but I'm here to enlighten as well. So I know there's people out there who need, a word, every now and again, and there's some people that need. I'll put it like this: there's people out there that need a word every day, but there's specific words that people need to hear, not stuff like sun and orange juice and stuff like that, but it's just like a word, like a solid word of God, a solid word from God. So just be sure to tune in, because I'm definitely will be bringing that to you, as well as other topics. So everybody doing all right out there today? I know you can't respond. Well, you can respond back in the comments. Let me know how y'all doing out there. How your week going? How's your day been? How's life treating you? I'm curious about that. I'm not a selfish guy. I just don't want y'all to come and just tune in and just listen to me. So in the comments, if you would, go ahead and just tell me, how's life treating you? How you doing? Did you join a church, or did you get ran out of a church? Did you decide to denounce God, or did you accept God? I want to know it all. We can find out, preferably, if you did the opposite of accepting Jesus Christ, we find out what's going on in your life and then get that devil up out of there. But anyway, so I pray everybody's doing well. I pray everybody is walking on sunshine, and the sunshine and the rays of sun is, coming from God Almighty himself. So without further ado, today I want to talk to you guys about, well, let me change that. Let me just say I might not get through all of them, but I have 50, 49 carry the 1, 50 reasons to exercise. Now, you might see me look off a little bit because I am looking at my notes. I don't want to, not trying to come off the top of the head. So I just want to definitely, every time I'm trying to, on topics like this, and especially the Word of God, or everything, period, I definitely want to make sure I'm sounding correctly. I make them sounding like I know what I'm talking about. Well, and that's why I have notes. So bear with me. But like I said, this is 50 reasons to exercise. Now, this may, like I said, and I won't drag this out, this may be a two-part series here, two-part. And but without further ado, we're going to jump on in there. And as you can see from my face, I'm tuning in all 50 reasons because I need to drop some weight. And hey, listen, don't laugh at me. I'm sure some of y'all are sitting on your couch in your bloomers, or your moo-moos, or your big draws, or your tube socks that are too tight around your leg that's cutting your circulation off. But anyway, that ain't for me to judge. I just thought I'd just bring 50 reasons that we should exercise. Let me straighten that up. Exercise. So reason number 1, it says it lifts your mood. That's right. It said it lifts your mood. So that, I guess, for me, if you feeling all sluggish, all slumpy, and you dumping it around the house, if you get out there and you do some jumping jacks, maybe run in place, a couple of push-ups, if you're able to. And listen, I'm not a drill sergeant, but I will say this: if you're able to do it, I say go ahead and do it. Because I guess, well, not I guess, but if you get out there and exercise and you do it enough, you get your blood flowing, you get a good sweat. You want that sluggish feeling that you once had before you even started, before you know it is gone. and these are my theories of what I'm saying. But if you do more research and you find out, exactly what exercise does for you, feel free to put in a comment, chat, say, hey, I found that exercise does this, XYZ. But moving on. Number 2, it said it improves learning abilities. Now, I'm telling you, and when I was in high school, I'm telling you, it must have been a lot of people that wasn't exercising because it was some woo. I'm trying to tell you, okay, all right, I'm gonna pull it back. I'm not gonna dog anybody, but y'all listen. For those of you who struggle, I believe, I believe exercise can help people learn how to read. I don't know about algebra or trigonometry or all that stuff, but we're going to stick to what it says. It says improves learning abilities. And I guess, again, if you have, the proper oxygen flowing through the blood and the blood is flowing properly, that it gets to the brain and you're able to, what you couldn't comprehend at one point in time or what you couldn't do when somebody's trying to when somebody breaks it down to you and show you how to do it, you're more than likely to be successful in learning that. I like that. Don't ask me to repeat that because I can't. We'll just go back and look at the video and see exactly what I said. Number 3, it builds self-esteem. Now, I'm telling you something, I'm a testament to that right there because when I played football, I wasn't skinny. I never been skinny, but I was thick. I was thick in the sense of I had some muscles. I had muscles in my neck, in my forearm. I had muscles in the back of my head. Not big old fat rolls or nothing like that. No cinnamon rolls in the back of that. But I had muscles, and I felt great because playing football at the end of every practice, we had to run 40s. And if anybody out there who play football, if you know what 40s are, you want to call them sprints, whatever. You running, and it got you in shape, and it made you feel good, and it felt great to put on a shirt that it displayed your hard work of exercise, whether that be like I said, from walking to lifting weights to jogging. I've never been a big jogger. They still waiting on me to finish the mile in 8th grade, but I digress. I'm going on. So, excuse me. Number 4, keeps your brain fit. That's one thing to keep the body fit. It's another thing to keep your brain fit, because with your brain, you got to make important decisions. You have to make choices. You have to have the right thoughts. And if you don't have, your brain is not fit, you might make some terrible decisions. So you might want to, keep that brain fit. And I think for me, one of the ways to keep the brain fit is to drink water, to definitely get rest. And again, make sure your blood is flowing properly. You got your oxygen in there, and the brain needs oxygen. So the lack of oxygen, that will cause you to, your brain to be out of shape. I wonder if everybody who has brain fog, who got a brain, their brain is wearing a wife beater with a gut. I don't know. It's just my thoughts. But moving on. So number 5, it said it keeps your body fit and able. Now, I like to look at my elderly people who still moving around. I see there's a lot of elderly people who walk around in the mall or walk around on the bike trail, and they're 60, 70 and plus years up there, and they're still moving around because they're exercising. And exercising, it doesn't mean that it's only for the young. It's for the young at heart as well. And I think shout out to all my elderly people out there who are still making it happen, who are still getting out there jogging, who are still doing jumping jacks, jumping rope, walking the bike trails, lifting weights, all that. Hats off to you. I only pray that when I get your age that I'm still doing the same thing. Got a little ways to go, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to get there. I'm telling you. Number 6, it boosts mental health. Now that's a good bonus right there. That's a that's a great bonus right there. Boosting mental health. We have such a big mental health problem right now. We all should want to exercise more to get this benefit. We should all want to do back bends and sit ups and cartwheels and climbing the rope and everything, roundhouses, anything we can do to get that blood flowing and keeping the brain fit and just keeping that mental sharpness. That way you keep your sanity. You're not going off the deep end because you're tired of looking at yourself in the mirror and your stomach is on your thighs. And, and when you turn around, your back fat looks like two big lips. I'm just saying. We all need to exercise because, like I said, this is a big plus for us, especially my African American people. Let us continue to boost our mental health. And if it's through exercise, let's do that. Let's make sure we do that. Let's see. Number 8, reduces stress. Now that's another plus. All of these are plus signs for us as far as reasons why we should exercise. Reducing stress. Nobody is in a great mood when they're stressed out. Nobody wants to be around somebody who's stressed out because you don't know what they're going to do. They might lash out, might cuss you out, might knock you out. You don't know. But also, it's not a good place because it's running the body down. Everything that's in that mind of yours and that you just holding in, that you just keep thinking about and you want to fix it, but you can't. You don't know how. But the thing of it is if you exercise, it's a reducer of stress. Now, everything may not go away, but it'll make you feel better. It'll make you, I believe it'll give you a way to deal with it better, whatever the situation is. But we definitely want to reduce that stress. So number 9 says makes you feel happier. I agree. It makes you feel happier. Because like I said, once you start it, even though you might not want to do it, well, once you start it, it's going to be great. It's going to be great afterwards because, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment. You achieved something, you achieved a goal, what I'm saying? Even though you probably didn't say that, but you achieved it. You got out there and you, like I said, you break the sweat, the heart rate is up. I know some of y'all, check the vitals, you be checking the neck, checking the pulse on the wrist, but regardless, in the end, if you exercise, you're going to feel better about yourself because you're making progress. You're doing a good thing. You're taking steps to be healthier. And I just recommend that you keep doing that. So we're moving on to, has an anti-aging effect. Woo! I tell you now, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. Some of y'all need to get out there and do some sprints. Run a marathon. Just run a marathon. Just run till you can't run no more because I think you sat around too long in life and you let life start aging you and with some of these bad decisions you're making. But I'm not here to dog you. I'm just here to encourage you. Just get out there and, run. Running is good. Running is very good. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of it. But if I need to, well, yeah, I do need to. It's not if I need to. I need to get out there and I need to be running with y'all. I'm telling you, look, we need to be saying stick and then go rest and then wait till somebody come up on the next corner and say stick, pass it off like that. But we definitely need to get out there and get that anti-aging thing going on. I got some gray in my face here. Y'all see that in my head. It's cool. It's cool. Only thing exercise gonna reduce that. But as far as me getting wrinkles, yeah, I can prevent that. Oh, I'm in there. I'm good. I can deal with that. 11 says it improves skin tone and color. I like that. I had no idea that exercise could improve all that. So I might need to go ahead and just maybe get in there and 1 and 2 and feel the burn. And you know what? But I will probably only do that in the privacy of my own home because I don't think I'm comfortable right now with doing that around people. But who knows? But anyway, but anything for that effect to as it says, to improve skin tone and color. I don't even know how, but I'm curious. And I'll get down with it. Let's do that. Let's take care of that right there. Oh yeah. Again, in the comments, if you do your research, you find out how that affects. Again, it says improves the skin tone and color. Let me know. Let your boy know. I'm curious. Number 12 says it improves sleeping patterns. And I guess when you have that energy, your body gets regulated to when you're exercising to where, when you do decide to lay down at night, go to bed, that it gets used to that. It's getting its proper rest, and that you don't have to, well, let me say this. Not that you don't have to, but you're getting proper rest, and that it's the proper. I mean, I guess 6 to 8 hours. What we're supposed to have 6 to 8 hours a night, if you get that. Well, good luck to those who get that. But with your sleep pattern, I guess it'll be consistent. When you exercise, where you rest more peaceful, as opposed to just tossing and turning all night, because maybe your body's just weary. It's just acting up on you. You need to tame that thing. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So number 13 said it helps prevent strokes. That's important. It helps prevent strokes. Now, some of y'all out there might be thinking, I'm in shape. I don't have no belly fat. I don't have no love handles. I don't have no extra neck. I don't have cankles. I don't have none of that. I don't have hot dog neck in the back. But here's the thing. If you're not exercising, you're not really taking care of yourself. You're not. You're not taking care of yourself. All thing you're doing, you're just taking for granted that you have a body that's not out of shape. Now, just because you're skinny, that don't mean you're in shape either. I just want to tell you that. Just because you're in shape, not in shape, but just because you're skinny, that doesn't mean you're in shape. A lot of people who I was bigger than, and I still am, but the thing of it is like, I was able to do more than they were, because they felt like because they were skinny that they didn't have to exercise and they didn't have to get their heart rate up and all that good stuff. So I proved them wrong. But let's see, I almost lost my place there. Let me grab my place back. Oh yeah, it improves. I'm sorry. It prevents strokes. It prevents strokes, and that's important. And if you know somebody who's had a stroke, you've seen the effects of what a stroke can do. Most of the time, it's paralysis on one side of the body. That's no good. That's no good. And even when people that have bounced back and been revived from a stroke, they'll tell you it's no fun. I've watched it. I've seen what a stroke can do up close in person, in real time, as we say nowadays, in real time. So make sure you get that exercise in so you can prevent those strokes. Let's see where we are. Oh yeah. It improved joint function. I need that. I need to get my joint function improved, because having 3 knee surgeries, 2 ankle surgeries, yeah, and then being a heavy man, you do a lot of damage on the joints, and I think that's what I've done. And so I need to exercise a little more so I can keep these things functioning properly. When I say that just made me think about the Wiz, and the Tin Man was on there. He was saying, "Slide some oil to me." I don't know the rest of the song, but that's what I've been thinking. I've been thinking sometimes, somebody slide some oil to me and pour them on these joints. But since they can't, I know it's up to me to get up off my do nothing and make something happen. Stretch, walk around, something. You got to do something. But definitely, if it improved joint functioning, people will need to get up and move around. Especially if you had surgeries, you got to get up and you got to make it happen if you want to improve that joint functioning. All right, well, let's see here. Right, we talked about joint functioning, so we are going in also. It improves muscle strength. That's right, muscle strength. That's why when you stretch before, like if you're lifting weights, you need to be stretching. You need to be stretching so you don't tear anything. And that's a tip, that stretching, stretch. So therefore, when you're working out, you get to build that muscle up. You're not tearing anything. You're going to be sore, but you're building that muscle properly because it's stretched out. It's got the proper blood flow. So it'll give it a little elasticity in there. So, when you're lifting weights, go ahead, do your thing. And you're not putting a strain on that muscle where it's tearing because you didn't stretch. So I just recommend this, exercise, do, what do they call it? Touch your toes to the count of 10. Roll your arms forward and backwards to the count of 10. Twist your waist. I don't know the proper name for that, but waist. When you twisting. I didn't want to do too much of that because I didn't want y'all to hear my back cracking. But anyway, let's see what we have here. We have it alleviates anxiety. Isn't that something? It alleviates anxiety. I don't know how many people out there who struggle with anxiety, but I'm sure it's a lot of you. And if a lot of you, if it's affecting a lot of you that's out there watching this video right now, I think it would be best that you would get out there and do some exercise because it said it alleviates anxiety. And anytime you can do that, I'm sure that's a great thing. As a matter of fact, I know it's a great thing. So I highly recommend that you get out there and go for a walk. I highly recommend you maybe go for a swim, or if you're a bike rider, if you're a hiker, a weightlifter, an aerobics class attender, whatever you do it to alleviate that anxiety. All right. And let's see. I think I'll do 2 more and then I'll stop it. That may pick back up. I said it'd be a 2-part series, but I think for right now though, I think I'll do 2 more and then I'll stop it. This one right here, number 17, says it sharpens memory. It sharpens memory. And I don't know about you, but I think we all could use a little bit more sharpening when it comes to, our memory, because if you know how back in the day before the cell phone came out and all that stuff, when you wanted to know somebody's phone number, you had to memorize that. Even when you wrote it down, you still memorize. Like, so if you went to a payphone or something, like, oh, what's such and such number? Oh yeah, it's 828 blah 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 blah. You was able to spit it right off. Now since the cell phone came out, oh man, now everybody looking up and they roll the deck, so they the history of the calls, and no brain working. But we definitely need to sharpen that memory. I think we should go back to the days of when we had to memorize each other's number, and because it doesn't do nothing but help you out. It's for you. It works for you and not against you. So and memory strength, big deal, especially in this day and time, because none of us are getting any younger. We're getting older, so we need to practice on that. So when we get on up there in age, we're still able to have the strength to remember as we did back in the day. Now we may not be able to remember everything, but it won't be as bad. You heard me? So, and the last one, I'll leave you with this one until the next time. So this one says, it helps control addictions. It helps control addictions. Now, these are the addictions that I feel that it's talking about. I think it's talking about controlling the addictions of eating a whole box of honey bun. But put an S on it, honey buns. I think it's talking about controlling the addiction of wanting to eat the whole box of the variety box of chips that you might buy at Sam's. I think it's talking about the addiction of not drinking a whole 24 pack of Dr. Pepper or drinking a whole gallon of Kool-Aid with extra sugar in it. I ain't with all that, but I'm just saying, control that. Control going to Jack in the Box and getting some cheeseburgers and curly fries and a Jumbo Jack special. Control that addiction. Well, we don't have no Krispy Kreme no more, but you can still control that addiction from just going anywhere and doing whatever you want to with your appetite. So I'm going to leave it at that. So I was, like I said, folks, 50. And I only got to what? 18 of them. 18 of them. But it's 50 reasons to exercise. And I think that if we follow these reasons of why we should exercise, I think we would be, it's a start to being a better person. It's a start to feeling better. And it's a start to getting better results in your body and in your clothing. So if you don't want to look like a walking couch, or if you don't want to walk like a walking bale of hay with 2 legs, hey, you know what to do. I said it's 50 reasons. I only gave you 18. So listen, think about it, and then don't think about it too much longer. Just get up and do it. Now, as usual, even though for me just talking about 50 reasons to exercise, I'm still going to say the benediction before I let you go. But while you're out there and you still got your attention, please like and share. And please put your comments out there. Be nice. Be nice. But put your comments out there if you would, please. And thank you. Now may the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent, one from another. In Jesus' name, amen. Look forward to seeing you. Not really seeing you, but look forward to you coming in and kicking it with D again next week. And as I said in the top of the show, I pray that you guys are enjoying what's already out there. Until the next time, peace.